Zoom Room video sponsored by the BMC. That messed up my microphone there and set everything to default on Streamlabs. So hang on 1 second as we get sound coming in. Gotta find the right voice meter for that one. Okay.
Much better, right?
There we go. Do we have Jack now?
Change the camera. Okay. So
Sorry,
Deep Thought by
guys.
Jack Handy. I believe in making the world safe for our children, but not our children's children, because I don't think children should be having sex. Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy.
All right. Well, quotes from Lazarus Long, then a game of marbles. Give us a track number, Waldo. And quotes from Lazarus Long. Place your clothes and weapons where you can find them in the dark. Quotes from Lazarus Long. Absolutely, yes. Because you never know when you're going to have to run in the dark. He said random, starting us off Monday Madness. And, of course, Waldo with
do have my
30 months. Oh, yeah. Okay. Giveaway's open.
Giveaway.
Already did. We're going to hit random and Bridge Troll with 300 bits triggering the next giveaway.
Ooh.
No hype train yet, but you know what happens when we hit the hype train.
For marbles to do weird things. Okay, random. Okay, we're going to be playing a map.
We're playing Rusty Remnant.
Marble Centauri. So we're going to be taking a tour of the different planets, and we are clicking start in 3, 2, 1, start. That gives you 69 seconds to do ! Play on both streams.
Yeah, I got some Rusty Remnants down there. Econ just goes, ew. Welcome to today's show. Thank you for getting us started off the right way, Waldo and Bridge Troll. Got to give a big shout out to Bridge Troll. We had a blast last night. Hanging out, playing.
I know he was in voice for a bit.
Playing another game. Kicking some GTA online. It was fun.
Oh
yeah.
Did you see the internet meme of the GTA NPC stripper going to get something out of the walk-in freezer type thing?
Oh,
Did
I
you
have
see that
no
in there?
clue. Apparently not. Apparently not.
Okay. Well, this game of marbles is going to be extremely complicated on my stream because only 4 people got in.
Yeah, we got 6 on this side.
Uh-oh.
So
Did you forget to spam out that things were happening on
I
our streams?
I did not do that today, but that usually doesn't really
Oh,
bring many people in.
it does. It
Believe
does.
it or not, I see a full room of people here on both sides. Definitely more than the 4 and 6 that we
Yeah,
have. Yeah, daylight savings
yeah.
time.
Daylight
I know.
savings time. Yeah, it is killer. I did not enjoy my meeting this morning at 6:30 in the morning. Oh man, because at midnight I was like, man, I'm not tired yet.
But let's go ahead and spam it out just for giggles and grins, just to give other people a chance to get in here if they
Yeah,
want to and get some freebies, hopefully. Join in some
yeah.
races or
We
just
we
get
we
their
we
daily
seriously
news.
need to get rid of daylight savings times because it is a joke of a time change that
Call
serves
your Congress
no
people and
purpose.
tell them you want them to vote in favor of the Sunshine Protection Act. Everybody, except for you folks in Arizona who are already smart and are already on that all year round.
or or Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaii. And I know there's one other state that has, like, part of the state actually doesn't do it either. I
Well,
forget what it is.
New Mexico's got like 6 time zones.
Yeah.
Every you'll have no idea what time you're in if you go to New Mexico. Uh, but
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
that shit just
Econdis
needs to go bye-bye.
is, it doesn't matter because they go to school in the dark either way. Just, parents being stupid. Here in Florida, they go in regardless of what time of the year it is. It's still dark. Maybe just getting twilight because a lot of kids go in like 6 o'clock in the morning around here, which is stupidly early. And
Yeah.
actually, I don't know about Texas, but school schedules, we get kids starting anywhere between 6 and 9, even later for the high schoolers. High schoolers can start as
Oh, yeah.
late as 9:30, 10 o'clock, I believe, which, really can screw up a household. I know plenty of people
Because
who
they need their sleep.
no, but I just know plenty of people who have both, younger and older children, and their
Yep.
younger kids have to be up in school by like 6:37, and their teenagers don't have to be in till 9, and it really screws up the household. That's all. And it looks like me, the lead here on the Rusty
Yeah.
Remnant, leaving everybody
Yeah.
behind.
Well, I do live like a block away from a school, so I get to like during my calls, I actually get to occasionally see some
Bridge
parents
troll
walking their children
ejected.
uh, to.
Sorry, BT.
Oh, Laz ejected.
And in for the win on this side for me.
Yeah, let's see
Suck
what
it,
ends up
players.
happening.
But don't worry, don't fret. There will be a giveaway, just no scrolls.
Ah, that's what she said.
That's right.
Yeah. Right now, Econdis has a slight lead over Mom. I'm pulling up the rear.
Pulling up the rear.
Yeah,
Oh, what the
coming
hell
down
is
to the
this?
end.
My
Mom
marble.
is
Yeah.
right on. Oh, Mom just got ejected. And Econdis is victorious. And the only survivor of the map was Econdis. So congratulations, Econdis.
MVT, are we pinning it? I didn't catch that when you.
Yes, he did say pin it. Let's see. There you go. Have some scrolls.
Flash pin. That's right.
Yes, he did. So Econdis got his scrolls. I didn't even have to waste that money on that in-game mail.
Botox, what's up?
And are you ready to pull your giveaway too?
I am. We're ready to do it. If you're not raffled up, oh well. Sucks to be you. Hearing that a lot lately. Closing
It's
that
something.
giveaway. Picking our first winner of the day. And Hanodos, congratulations, first winner of the day. Let's go ahead and just get that reset while we look for what Hanodos is going to be getting. As I get on over here. And Hanodos has got himself a copy of The Light Keeps Us Safe. The Light Keeps Us Safe. Because scary darkness, scary darkness.
Then let's see.
So congratulations, Hanodos. $19.99 on Steam just for typing in exclamation I love free shit. The next one is open, so make sure you get in on the action because you too could be a wiener right here on NBNN.
Yes.
And there you go, Hanodos.
Because we are clicking start in 3, 2, 1, start.
Exclamation play, exclamation I love free shit on both streams. I don't know what's going on with my marble. I don't have the chastity marble. It gave me a disco ball. Something's going on, that's for sure.
Oh.
Something's definitely going on here. But we'll figure it out. It's Monday. You know what happens on Monday. Has technical difficulties. And you know, BT, I bought that car, and not as impressive as I thought it was, but you know, it's still fun to
car
play
did you
with.
buy?
It's the GTA version of DeLorean. It's a flying car, basically.
Well, you do know how shitty the DeLorean is in real life, right?
Hey, they still make them here in Florida, brother.
Well, they make it. I thought they made them in Texas, in Houston.
I don't know about that. There may be a shop, but it's one small company. It's not DeLorean anymore. Somebody bought them years after they went defunct and reopened it, and they build and repair. I'm ejected right out of the gate on the
Now I got to go find a
raging
browser
pin.
window. The Sagewise was ejected right now. I'm in the lead. It's like, give me back my mouse.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah. The raging pen is capturing my mouse and won't let anything there. Windows no longer on top. Okay,
yeah.
so
Good troll and his flaming bag of poo taking the lead. Tina trying to catch up.
headquarters for the DeLorean Motor Company, Humble, Texas. I didn't know it was actually headquartered in Humble.
Yeah, check the date on that.
I know that is that ceased operations
Botox ejected. Yeah, thank you. Tina ejected.
But the reason
that's troll, Mom ejected.
Is I went to
Stage Rise ejected.
Humble Independent School District.
Oh. Yeah, that was the headquarters when it was DeLorean.
Yeah.
Now it's owned by somebody else here in Florida. And they're actually pretty close by to where I live here.
There's DMC, Texas, Florida, Midwest, and California.
Again, look at the dates.
DMCFlorida.com, man.
Econdis and Cynicist at the pin.
Mom just got pushed up by the pin.
Go,
she
Mom.
stayed in the map. Looks like Mom is going to be victorious unless something random happens. Econdish pushed up by the pin. Laz trying to figure out what he's doing. So
we're waiting to see which one of you guys roll into it first.
To Mom.
Still, neither one of you is getting the pin. All circling.
Mom's a wiener. She's getting some scrolls right
Congrats,
now.
Mom. Oh, this is just too funny. Like you
Okay.
guys are doing the Mexican hat dance around the pin here. I'm telling you what.
Well, you and Econdis are still trying to figure out what to do. So, although you are going to come in second, Econdis is going to come in third. Ooh, that is
There
game
we go.
over.
Both of you caught it this time, with Citizist taking the lead going through the hole. Let's see, is Econdis going to drop? Nope. And Citizist in for the win. Econdis shortly behind them, the only two survivors of the Raging Pin.
Oh, and DMC Texas is in Humble.
You think?
Yes. And then the Florida location is in Orlando.
Yeah, close by.
Let's see.
It was a noble effort. You didn't beat either of us in either of those races, Econdis. A good try. Good, the old college try. Hey, Timmy's online. Timmy!
There's only 9,000 DeLoreans built.
Oh, Tina's singing to us.
Yeah.
All right. Gonna close
And
out this next giveaway. Picking
and
ourselves a winner.
the headquarters for the modern DMC is actually in Texas, not Florida.
I beg to differ. Again, what's the date on that?
Wikipedia, man.
Yeah, I don't trust Wikipedia. Fuck, you and I can edit Wikipedia. That's like trusting Snopes. Anyway, neither here nor there. Tesseractus. Congratulations. You are the winner. Let's see what he's got himself a copy of.
Here, how about this one, Laz?
The Signal from Tolba. The Signal from Tolba. Congratulations. And that's also $19.99 on Steam. $40 worth of games already gone right here on Steam.
Oh man, headquartered in Texas. Oh, straight from the DeLorean website.
And again,
Yeah.
yeah. What's the date on that website?
There is no fucking date.
Yeah, thank you. Anyway, I'm not gonna argue it about it here. We got a limited amount of time today.
Although it is copyrighted 2021.
Yeah, bridge troll. People thought that. I again, you know, people go, well, Snopes said so. Well, you know, Snopes is, you know, one of them things that, you know, they tell you what they want you to believe. You know, mix this, mix that. You know, basically, you know, do your own research. Don't trust any of these websites. You know, there's plenty of information out there, but you got to go digging for it. Don't just go to a news site and go, "Oh, well, they're telling me the truth." Don't go to Snopes and say they're telling me the truth. And especially don't go to social media because nobody's telling the truth. Everybody's lying on social media. So, but did you see Elon Musk's new title?
No,
Is it was in a tweet this morning.
I didn't pay attention to it.
He's now Techno King of Tesla, officially with the Securities and Exchange Commission. And his second in command is now the King of Coin, their official job title. So, Master of Coin is their official job title. So, his CFO is now the Master of Coin, and he's the Techno King of Tesla is his official job title. I gotta love this guy just for the crazy stuff he does. But I guess when you own the companies and you're one of the richest men in the world, because between him and the other guy, they keep going back and forth. Bozo
Yep.
is they go back and forth. But when you own your own companies like that, you can do your own stuff. And yes, I got to reset that Tesseractus. Yeah, Tesseractus, I gave you that. Yes, you've got that. Very good. Alrighty, moving right along.
Then if you're listening to my stream, you can hear my my work messages coming in.
Ding, ding, ding.
It's the
All
the
right,
Skype.
real quick, we're gonna jump out to that post from Thex.
Okay.
Just letting everybody know out there.
There is the proof in the pudding.
That's right.
Airy Fund made that post for $9,500.
So, of course, thank you, Bridge Troll, for your generous donation. Thank you all for bidding on that, and of course, hope that that helps the cause for Wendy to get better and get well soon. So
Oh yeah, that is correct. We wish her the best.
that's right. Matching funds by the Airy Fund, and we're happy to do it anytime.
I'm still
Anytime
waiting for
we
that
can.
other bit of Airy Fund news.
Yeah, well, may happen soon. Then again, may not.
It may never happen.
May never happen. That's right. So it depends on how quick the board of directors gets off their lazy asses. Us.
Uh, we already voted, man.
Well, I know, but while we voted on it, we still got to actually do it. But anyway, moving
Yeah.
right along. Let's get to something we've been meaning to get to,
Oh
and,
man.
and we're gonna get out here today.
You mean that I need to get in the game and put on my garb
I
and go
guess.
into combat mode?
I think you need to
Although
get a
that,
video up so that we can get this started. Items and barding, because Jack's got a bit to say about this.
yes. So we are going to click start on that video in 3, 2, 1.
They'd have to be sold on vendors. Snugsy1 says, can you tell us more about the staff of Snugs? You mean the twig of Snugs? No. We actually, there probably will be some item that comes up that will be something like what has been described there, but not happening in the immediate future here. But we do always try to throw bones to long-time constructive players and guilds and stuff like that, as again, Ring of the BMC people out there know.
Yeah, still
If
waiting
you
on
do
the
stuff
Lassie.
that helps the game,
Still
we
waiting on the
try to give
soapbox.
back as much as we can. And again, it's
Still
not
waiting on
this
the
was
Golden
that
Knight.
wasn't when
Still
we
waiting
made
on
that or when
something.
I made that. That wasn't something that was, I've never turned down someone asking for something if it was someone who contributed a significant amount of the game. So that was something the BMC asked for, and absolutely jumped on it. But again, if another large guild out there, jumped in and requested something, and they're a guild that has done a lot to help the game, glad to do it. Or player. Now, I necessarily will not necessarily have your name in it, but it will be something that I'm glad to answer requests like that.
That's the items part.
Let's see. Blaze Garcink asks, thank you so much for fixing atonal area. Yay, it worked. Has really helped. How are you feeling about the Bard overall? Are things stable for now, or are there more changes coming we should be ready for? I think the Bard is... I'm going to look at... of course, I fixed a bunch of things this last release, changed how the behavior of some things to try and make it consistent so stuff follows around with the Bard, but also increase the duration of things, so if you leave for a second, your party isn't going to suddenly scream bloody murder at you for, getting teleported or whatever. But I think it's getting closer. I don't think I'm still leaving it 100% unlearn. The instrument change that is still in the works is probably going to be one of the last big things for the near future. But I'm going to try to get that done for the next release. Until then, that skill that's in there, the passive skill, will just not necessarily do anything, and it will, but it's 100% learn, unlearn. So feel free to level it up and unlevel it. You won't lose any experience. But I think the Bard stuff's getting closer. It's taken longer than expected. Yeah, I mean, I think there's still a few things that there's still some frustrations from players, which I think the biggest one is just casting times on those things. But again, I think it's not a big secret that the Bard stuff is extremely powerful in terms of its results, which again, it's got to have some cost to that. Having it so you can only do a couple of them, keep a couple of them live at a time is kind of the cost for that. Is basically you're spending your character time to do it, and that's kind of by design that you would be, that it works that way. So if we could change things to be quicker, but again, there has to be some cost. And one thing that might happen is making it quicker to cast, but then again, when the you must have an instrument out part comes on, that might be the balancing factor to it. So you can cast them fast, but without the instrument, they're going to be ineffective. The other thing that would need to happen if we make them faster is make it so you can't do everything at once. Otherwise, people will just have every single bard spell up. If it only takes a second or two to cast and it lasts for 30 seconds, you can keep every bard spell up and keep an instrument out. And that's really not how it's intended to work. It's really intended to be, 2 or 3 or 4 at most active at a time. All right, anybody else got some? Let me see if there's the...
Okay, so here we go. Barding and items. And of course, I got to laugh at, I've never turned anybody down because we've asked for the soapbox. Definitely something real simple, box that we can stand on that says soapbox. We've asked for the Lassie, the award that was given, and then of course, the streamer cloak. You're muted. You're muted. Can't hear you. No here.
Remember, I won the Lassie, and I've never received it.
I know that, and again, I gotta laugh that he says, we've. And yes, Candace is credited with that name, of course. Absolutely, yes. Definitely give credit where credit's due. Yeah, but Chris, yes, streamer cloaks that we can give away as gifts that do something was one thing that you gave to several streamers. We asked for it, never got it. Asked for the soapbox, never got it. Asked for the Lassie, never got it. Asked for the golden mic, never got it. So maybe if we keep asking. It's not like we haven't been here for almost 7 years, 5 days a week, unlike everybody else who's ever done this streaming game, or everybody else who's, thrown and run conventions for the game, we really haven't done, much. But anyway.
Yeah, I love that one.
We're not Chaos Medal winners. We're not 1B winners. We're not Royal Warrant holders. Yes, we are all of the above as NBNN. So I think we've contributed just a bit to be able to do that. No. But as we heard on Barding, because I saw Jack nodding and then shaking his head and nodding and shaking his head.
So
now let's get over here because yes, I want you to, yeah.
Okay, so
do your 5 stack right here and count it in. You've got a spell going right now on Barding. What do you got going right there?
Well, I just cast. So first and foremost, okay, I want you to go into combat mode for me real quick. And
last time I did that.
This time I'm going to stay way away from you.
This time I'm putting on my equipment first off.
Yeah, put on your equipment because I don't intend to kill you in like 5 seconds. Okay, so this atonal aria is almost done, so I'm gonna get out of combat mode. I can't dismiss it. So I am no longer in combat mode. Okay, so you ready to start the we're going to start our. Oh, you already started. Here, I'm going to start casting my first spell. Oh, man. Shit. Holy fuck. Have I even shot my bow at you?
Nope.
Oh,
There's your
I
first spell.
finally did some damage. Oh, here, let me cast this healing spell as well. You weren't supposed to die, man.
Yeah. I wasn't paying attention to the heal.
Okay. Here.
That's okay. We got a Rezonk right here.
Yeah, but
of course.
So in order to
it
cast,
helps if the Rezonk actually works when Yara goes. Okay, finally.
Oh yeah. In order to cast atonal aria, it takes 9.9 seconds for one stack. Okay.
One stack, yes.
Just one. Concussive Canonical, I have it at 117 skill. Takes 7.7 seconds. Mesmerizing Melody is another 10-second skill for me. So that's 10 seconds to where I am just doing nothing other than fucking taking a shit. I can run around, but if I jump, that actually interrupts it. If you cast something that would interrupt a spell, that interrupts it.
Casting. Yeah.
Okay, so you ready for me to do a 5-stack of atonal aria?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to start it in 3.
You want me to start the duel first or no?
Oh yeah. Go ahead and start the duel.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll turn around so that I don't shoot you the minute you do it. So there we go.
Okay.
We'll start back to back. Yeah.
Okay. In 3, 2, 1, start. Oh man. Oh jeez. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm up to 2 now.
2 stack.
Yeah.
He's charging, and I'm not even trying. If I put flame or something on that.
I'm up to 3. Oh fuck! I'm dead now, man.
Yeah. Wah, wah.
Yeah.
But
it's one where it's like, okay, we know this was not. Well, it helps if you put your Ankh in a place to where you can actually access it.
Yeah, you can access it.
I know. You just have to
jump
around.
I've added stuff there, and some of that stuff just needs to go.
Ooh, you could have. You could have got my Maple Wand of Gaia.
Yeah, no, I ain't worried about that stuff. You know that.
Do I still get your skull and stuff?
I don't know.
Alas, no. Only if you loot it. Damn. But in order for me to do a 5-stack of atonal aria, it takes 52 seconds because I've actually timed it.
Now, yeah, I've got something to say on this, and of course, we heard what Chris had to say. There's got to be cost, there's got to be balance, and of course, cost. I thought that's what focus was for. We use focus. That's your cost on all spells. Time sensitive, understandable. That's one. Second off, on the opposite side of the page from where you are, a bard is supposed to be an assistant, in a party. I don't believe a bard should be a solo player able to go out there and massively slay things.
I disagree with that in the sense that, for one, like that mesmerizing melody should be much more comprehensive as far as the effect of actually like reducing a player's ability to do anything. because like any little bit of damage breaks him out of that. Yeah,
Well, he actually did state what would be the perfect balance there, and that, of course, is Jack, if you notice, is holding his crossbow. Now, if Jack was holding an instrument, then, of course, A, he wouldn't be able to use a weapon to attack,
well,
and B, he would be, yeah,
that's because like so as soon as you do slash play, it takes you out of combat.
right. But I'm talking,
And,
he's gonna make it so that when you're using barding, if you have if you have it equipped, it should put it in your hand like that. Not playing the actual song, which would be actually playing music. But playing the barding song would equip the instrument in hand. That's all. So when you cast that spell, out comes your lute. When you click that button, out comes your flute, whatever it is.
well,
Uh,
so
yeah.
just to mess with you, I've also got 51 in voice training, which is a tier 4 skill.
Let's see. I don't think I have anything in voice training because, yeah, I haven't done anything yet. But voice training, what is voice training supposed to do? Increase the power while not holding an instrument. So
Yeah.
he's already painting himself into a corner by adding this as for something to not hold an instrument compared to when he puts in you need to hold an instrument. And of course, once he puts in the you need to hold an instrument, I'm going to guess that skill is going to become obsolete and
Yeah.
go right out the
Well,
door into the
well,
shitter. So, that's
he
just my
kind of
2 cents.
has a statement that I thought then or Tina does. Training does nothing, I thought. Currently it does absolutely nothing. The design
Yes.
for voice training
Again, I'm just
was
reading
when
I'm
you
just reading what it says here. Increases the power of bard songs when not holding an instrument. Yeah.
yeah. Um the other thing is like if I do that 5 stack of my atonal aria here, Laz, I'm gonna need you to stand up and put your gear back on. Here, I'll let you know when you need to duel me when I have that 5 stack finally ready.
Yeah.
It, it it should do a crap ton more damage.
I'm not even going
Um,
to pull out my weapon, so
yeah, so if I go
just
back and
so
I
they can
actually
see what the
look,
effect is. Yeah.
if I actually go back and look at the damage I was doing with atonal aria, um, I was doing like 144, 110, 144, 31. So it should potentially do 5 times that, right?
Potentially, but you know Shroud Math and what he did with skills, right?
Shroud math.
Yeah, yeah. A level 2 is better than a level 5 because the higher you go, the less damage it does. Because Chris did something a year ago to take away your stack power, and how
Well,
that made sense. Yeah, yeah, I know you're aware of that, but it's just you would think that the 5 stack would be 5 times more powerful, but that's not the way it works here. Don't forget Shroud
so
Math,
Laz,
folks.
we're,
Okay.
we're, we're all ready. Send that duel again.
Okay.
Oh man, I forgot that 10-second cast time. Okay, so let's see how much damage this does. So 210, 210. So 200s.
Yeah,
So if you think about that, I wasted a minute to only double my damage
on a 5 stack.
on a 5 stack.
Yeah. Or I do a 5 stack of heal at
And
GM plus and get eh a GM. Yeah.
yeah,
Also not specialized. I know specialization, but
well,
I,
I only have like 130 specialization or 31 specialization. Okay, my 5 stacks over. Okay, let's go sit down. Concussive Canonical doesn't do enough damage at the front front end for me to. I could bitch about that one as well.
The fact
But
is, yeah, if you
it
want to play it
needs
solo,
substantial
you're
work.
going to be dying out there. That's
Oh
all
yeah,
I'm going to say. I
it
still
just
believe a
because
bard, uh, protect the mage will protect the bard. The bard is supposed to be, somebody who just is an assistant. That's my thoughts on it. But
yeah.
mesmerizing melody was pretty cool when it first came out. You can go out and throw that on some unicorns or a nightmare, and they would just nicely stand there while you went, nice horsey, nice unicorn. You want to be my pet? Thank you very much. And you got your pet. Yes, Bard Taming was pretty interesting, and that's the only reason why I started doing the barding is because I am, again, I am a GM tamer. I'm more than a GM tamer, as you'll see here. Basically 120s, except for the pet res. I mean, who needs 100? I got 101. Oh, that's right, and heal creature. All the other ones, though, pertinently,
So
I'm up there.
so Marguerite's making the statement that Bard is a support class.
That's my stance, but that's not Jack's
Well,
stance.
isn't this
Hi,
a
Marguerite.
classless game? And hi, Marguerite. It isn't this supposed to be a completely classless game?
Ah, touche.
Because Bard is the only one that requires pretty
Bard.
much you to be a dedicated Bard. So we end up with this disconnect between what is a Bard, what is
Now,
whatever.
Necronut's onto something there, and Marguerite, I got no problem with that one either. Go ahead and
Yeah.
Bard
Well, yeah,
UO
Bard
was a tune,
murders PvP. Yeah.
with an
Well,
instrument,
that's
charming mobs to do the work for them. So you would go out and tame or charm whatever the mob is, and then have that mob do all the rest of your battle for you. That's
that would
barding.
be awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would
and
be Bard.
again, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she says, we all know what they say, and the reality of the game are two different things. And yes, but we'll take into account that we're supposed to be in a polish release, but we've had content several weeks in a row. We've had patches for fixes, with another patch yet to come, folks. Another patch yet to come. Yeah, tick tock, well, it's tock tock tick. Because
no. It's tick 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 tock tick 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 tick.
Well, isn't this supposed to be a tick? Isn't tick supposed to be the cleanup polish, or you got the talk as cleanup and polish? Because
well, yeah. The talk is supposed to be the new stuff.
But we've had
the tick is
we've had new stuff added every week this release, and next week even more stuff coming. In a release that's supposed to be polished. So are we doing polish, or are we doing content? And again, if you're gonna say you're gonna do it, do what you say you're gonna do. That's all we ask, And of course, share some information.
Crossfire. You act like there's not enough bugs.
Catch you later, brother.
For the dev team to focus purely on bugs.
Yeah.
I mean, there's bugs of every single type.
And we're not just talking bugs. Polish could be cleaning up visual effects, changing some polygons so that it's not eating up as much resources.
Working on those LODs.
LODs. I mean, there's all sorts of polish that can be done that are not bugs. So we don't just figure it as bugs, but we know that there are plenty of bugs.
Well, they're filled as bug reports. Okay.
Yes.
There are definitely enough developmental tasks in order
did
for
you just
every
spray me,
single
you
person
bastard?
on.
Yes, he
Yes,
did.
He did. Every single developer to focus on their area of expertise to polish existing systems instead of working on new systems.
Well,
There is
see,
enough, more than enough to do.
now,
It doesn't
now
matter if you're
this
uh,
brings me on to
art
another
department.
point here. And Crossfire Bug's Eye says, "Oh, there are plenty of bugs, but not all devs are capable of that work, especially when they compartmentalized the work back in the beginning, so that this developer had no idea what that developer was writing or how he codes, and that developer didn't know what that developer was doing. And to this day, Chris goes in and goes, 'Oh, I didn't know that worked that way,' because he goes and looks at the code, and surprise, he's like, 'What is this? I had no idea this worked like this,' because nobody was talking to each other back in the day. They let everybody do what they did, and that caused us to get the the Quest interface that Lum wrote for us. That
Yeah.
really fights big. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Well,
Uh,
and he would actually tell you, it's like, dude, I am not a developer,
yes.
yet here I am developing this stuff.
Yeah. He would have been great writing the storyline, but developing that storyline system is a different story.
I don't even know about that. You remember how it's like we had that debate a long time ago, where you're like, no, he's got all those other quests in the backlog somewhere, and he's just waiting for those scenes to be developed. And I was like, yeah, no. As soon as a quest is written, it's in the game.
Yeah, a good example was what did you just point out on Friday? Was it? Let's scroll back a little here.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I'll find it. It's right here. You're not too far. Oh yeah. Maybe you should have QA'd it in some fashion before production. Another tick incoming. Looks like dragon spawners are spawning in the wrong place. Yeah, how long did that make it onto QA? Let me think.
0.
It didn't. Yes. Isn't that why we have QA? Put it on QA, let them test it for a couple weeks. But no, we're just going direct to game, and then we get patches. Again, we have QA for a reason. Let's use it for that reason. That's all. Not asking for much, not rocket science. Use the QA, publish it on QA. Let's flesh it out on QA, and then we can bring it in next month on the content release. Dragons were one of those content releases in this polish month. And next week we're getting something else, which is, let me see if I can look at it real quick over here. Additional game updates, I believe what it was under. Next week we're getting ambient sound packs that you can put in your basements. And yeah,
Let's
it's
go
not.
test those on QA.
Huh?
Let's go test those on QA.
I can't do that right now. I haven't patched
Oh.
I haven't patched QA in months, to tell you the truth, because there's no reason, in my opinion. But yeah.
Well, yeah. The other thing is they're not on QA.
Well, yeah. Thank you. I mean, the only real reason I have to go on QA is when I want to test deed upgrades or stuff like that, or I want to buy something and see how it works beforehand. And again, this past week we released the Circling Dragons, and I think they really shot themselves in the foot. Instead of releasing a low flying, a medium flying, and a high flying in separate packages and offering 24 options, they made it 8 options and gave you one of each. And that just really, I'm sorry, turned me off. And instead of getting my money, you didn't. That's all. That's all I'm going to say. Had an option to get it, but yeah, I would have bought some for my towns had they not done that. But hey,
that and the concept of micro transaction. It's still not a micro transaction.
Anything that's over $5, I don't consider to be a micro transaction. Anything over $4.99. $4.99.
Yep.
Yep. And yeah, that's my 2 cents on that. But anyway, as barding, I'm still reserving my judgment. Maybe when the time comes and they add the instrument factor, that'll be something else. But they only charge what you all agree to pay, and yeah, we agree to pay 0. That's why we don't buy it, BT. Again, stuff that we paid for and bought. are now appearing that should never have appeared in game ever again. But here it is for sale on the store. The vault. Yeah. I still again don't understand heritage items. You got half of the items in the world you can trade, and the other half you gotta pay the manufacturer in order to resell them. And again, I don't know what business model they were looking at or what somebody was smoking when they thought about that one, but I'm not buying that stuff. Sorry, just ain't happening. But again, that's me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the pricing on conversationalists. Well, that's why you'll notice that we have the Jack the Lamplighters all over the place, and we broached this one on Friday, and before we break for today and go to take care of the little things that pay the bills around here, absolutely. For everything
Oh,
that you put in the Crown Store, there should
wait.
be a craftable version in game.
The,
Everything.
the hob cabinet was on sale on the last week.
What are you talking about?
The Hearth of Britannia cabinet. It kind of says, I got that special potion cabinet on the vault a few weeks ago.
Yeah, well,
So the hob cabinet was actually on sale. We missed it.
yeah, see that's a no-no. That was a special reward for what was that a reward for? That was
Well, it was the Hearth of Britannia 2. Yeah.
Bastard. I'm
yeah.
reporting you.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't matter.
so
Nobody
it
ever
was
sees that anyway.
to support a special player event in game. But yeah, that should have. This is our entire problem with this. Things that are never supposed to go on sale, go on sale, and it's because they can't remember that. Hey, we promised this is never going to come back again. Like all of the.
I believe
These are
they
never
really
going to
remember
come
it.
back
Just that
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
again, and how much did you get that for? Because you know what the Hearth of Britannia is, that sells for on the secondary market. That was selling for over $200 to this day on the
I
secondary
don't know.
market. I bet you got it for like $20. What did you pay for it?
Yeah.
Well, you can't
It
look
would
if
be.
it was in the vault.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
he can
gotta
look at
look.
his logs. Okay. So while you look
But
at the logs, let's remind everybody about that wonderful calendar we've got out there.
yeah, that thing on NBNN.info where you just click on that calendar button and look at that aggregated mess of all the Google public
That's
calendars
right.
related to
Calendar
Shroud
brought
the
to us by ShroudMarketplace.com.
That's right. All times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia time. If you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud and you want it hooked up, email that guy, news@nbnn.info, and he will do something with it eventually. Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s, around the clock. You should tune in your ether amplifiers to Wadio Radio Free Britannia to listen to two idiots interpreting the news.
Oh, all right.
So you don't have to. Little show called Lunch with us. 7 p.m. this evening on WRFB is the 70s at 7. Oh, Hob Cabinets was also on there 3 months ago. Fucking bastards. At 9 p.m. on out in Verret Chaos at the Pub of Extraordinary Thought, Andrew Tiana Zazaris is having his weekly open role-playing event because all great adventures. Well, hold on. I'll do that. I'll do that. And the final event is on WRFB, and that's the Wecco Room with Waz's Wad, where he covers some walk and roll history. Well, Marguerite's not on set.
I don't even know she's an owl's head. She
I
might be that PvPer in Owl's Head right now. But you're tuned in to Lunch with Laz and Jack right here on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/ and it says twitch.tv/NBNN News. Catching us in replays on YouTube, on Twitch. There she is. That's right. She is the one.
She's buffing up.
Yeah. Of course, don't forget, check out the Britannia Mining Company. BMC got their town, Blackrock Cove, and they've got all sorts of goods available for you in-game at guild pricing across the board. So don't forget to go check them out. 30 teleporters around the town to make your shopping easy and convenient out at Blackrock Cove. So go check it out today. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest in news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock.
I can't duel her, and I can't PvP her.
Because you're not in PvP. You should be able to attack her, but that'll flag you PvP. Shroud Music for ABC Files and ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable goods here inside Shroud of the Avatar. Let's see what's going on live here. And how did I get killed? The fuck is that?
Okay, Marguerite's dueling me. It's
Yeah.
I don't know.
But that should not be possible. How the hell did I get killed?
Dude, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was, but that was definitely a bad bug.
Yeah. Oh shit! I'm gonna die. I died. She didn't only use atonal aria. She also had buffs and heals. But yeah.
Yeah, again, non-PvP are sitting here.
Hey, man. Oh, come on.
Okay, so that's a skill that allows you to kill anybody. Why didn't they Condus die?
Well, if you paid attention, I was doing some damage to her as well. And yes, I'm
again. I'm not in PvP. I was sitting here in my chair. I mean, I don't understand. I'm not PvP either. You understand?
Hold on. You'll have to go check my log to see if I killed you. Oh man, Marguerite got the best loot from me: a rusty deep pan and a torch.
And the torch.
Man, I don't know if I should pay that 11 gold ransom for those.
You need that torch, man. You need that and that rusty pan.
Let's see. Was it me that killed? Yeah, it was no, that's 1239.
And you and I are in the same guild, so you shouldn't be able to kill me unless we do a duel. So again, that's something that should not have happened. Let me see.
So it wasn't me that killed you.
I'm gonna go back here and see.
So I don't know. Maybe it's because
you have died at the hands of other Outlanders. That's what it says right here in my chat log. But again,
no idea.
Yeah, how that happened when I'm not PvP, I wasn't dueling anybody, and I'm sitting here minding my own business. I'll have to go look at the other logs. But meanwhile, that time of the day for us to wrap things up and get out of here. I hope you're all raffled up as we go ahead and get ready to close out the final raffle of the day. And let's go ahead and see.
And Gorix was victorious, getting himself a copy of Warhammer 40K Space Wolf.
Very cool. Let's go ahead and close this out. Pick ourselves a winner. Yay. An Exobyte. Congratulations. You've got a copy of Vendetta, Curse of the Raven's Cry. And you know what? I have one game key left in this bundle, so I'm going to go ahead and give it out right here. Of course, let me go ahead and do that first. And that's $29.99, Curse of the Raven's Cry. And we're going to pick another winner just to get rid of this bundle. And Spawn for Egg, congratulations. You've got yourself a copy of World's Dawn, and that'll close out this bunch of keys. Let's see what World's Dawn is. This way I can go on to the next batch. And that's $9.99 on Steam. So congratulations to both of you. And Spawn, you're lucky that there was one key left, and I wanted to get rid of that so I don't have to open that one up anymore. But thank you all for joining us today. Thank you all for your support. Got to thank Waldo for the sub and the bits, Bridge Troll for the bits, and all of you for joining us as you do every day. We appreciate it. It's like folks like you have kept us here for all the years that we've been here. We'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
And Necronet, I wasn't refusing duels. I accepted. You saw it on the screen. Bye-bye.
Really should.